Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Tokyo. This is a live stream where we're going to be talking about, is Japan safe enough to travel in yet in the age of COVID-19, the pandemic? I know that a lot of people had to cancel their trips to come here in the beginning of 2020, and in 2021 there's a lot of talk that Japan will be back. Travel here might continue depending on the situation. But I want to show you what the procedures are here right now. Peter has a new kind of mask that a lot of people are starting to wear in Japan. I'm going to talk about the situation. Then we're going to walk along Ginza, the pedestrian street that's been closed called Chuo Avenue, and show you some of the entry procedures that department stores have here in Tokyo right now. And I want to hear you. I want to hear from you. Is this enough? Is there more that Japan should do? And what's been your experience in the United States or in Europe or in Australia? This is something that I really want to talk about because it affects. What are you wearing? Is that even a mask?
This is what all the kids are wearing, John.
I thought they were wearing these.
No.
So this is called a mouth shield.
That's right. And you know, John, image is everything.
Image.
For me. So this is what defines you as whether you're with it or you're without.
That doesn't look any. All right. Is this safer than a mask?
Well, I think it's, you know, when I talk for a living, right?
Yeah.
So when you're talking and you're projecting your voice like you're announcing a horse race or something, notice how it's starting to fog up. See that, John?
That wasn't funny. I don't know this man. Walk away. Actually, I do know him. We're pretty much like family, so it's okay.
Yeah. So this is the mouth shield. And
mouth
you see
shield.
A lot of people wearing these, especially in restaurants. The food service staff are wearing these things, and I think you're right about, is it really better than a full face mask like you have, because it's wide open here at the top, right? You're actually you're stopping some spittle. It's like having your own sneeze guard hanging from your chin.
Right. One of the things that I want to talk about really quickly. I'm sorry to interrupt you. We're going to go inside and show you some of the things. I'm not really that sorry. I'm going to show you some of the things inside of the store that safety procedures that Japan has at Quijote, which has a pretty good selection. Just very quickly before we walk out there. But I want to point this out. Hey, Jeff Ang, I want to point this out. The situation in Japan is very different than the one in the United States.
Yes.
We have, about 150 to 250 people per day in Tokyo coming down with it. That's in the most populated city in the world, a completely different situation than in the United States where it's 40,000 people.
Right.
And the entire country of Japan has maybe 300. Out in the countryside, most places have 0 infections daily. If you look at the map, there's not a lot going on there.
That's right.
So we have a different situation, so we have a different approach. Every country has a different approach. Don't compare what's going on with the United States with what's happening here in Japan. A lot of people make that mistake, and that's okay, but it's...
What I found really interesting is we had a quick look around in here. There's a massive selection of goods. And you remember when the fit hit the shan here back in March, there was nothing. Everything was gone. And now you've got way more than you could possibly imagine. Stuff that you don't need, but they're offering, and some people think they need it.
Let's come over here for a little bit. Now, Quijote, the one that we're at right now, this is in Shimbashi near Ginza. We're going to be walking. Just the other day, I was here showing you the old Shimbashi station, by the way. This is the 1872 recreation. Do you know that, Peter? The 1872 recreation of Shimbashi stations right there with the marker 0 track from the original Japan Railway. This is the map here. We're going to be walking down Ginza, Chuo Avenue. So let's go inside right now, Peter. We're gonna show you. Hey, Matt Hada, and Irvan's here.
Irvan,
okay.
hello.
Okay. You know what? Somebody bought him that face shield. That wasn't free. All right. Let's just take a quick look. See.
Yeah. Well, I just got off work, and this is my food service mask.
Here. So here's the goods here, and you can see they have alcohol and alcohol tissues here to wipe your hands.
Here's a party pack of the face shields.
Oh, mouth guards.
Mouth guards, yeah.
Party pack.
Right? You know that guy?
I don't think you're supposed to have a party in a pandemic.
Oh, good point.
I think I've seen him around.
Well, also, there is cases for your masks. There's all kinds of cases.
Oh yeah,
now,
mask carry-on
right?
cases.
Pikachu mask case.
I like the thermometers here. So you can, these actually, we're gonna see these today. They're about $50 and this one's about $80.
Wow.
So different
This
kinds
is the
of
digital
them.
one that just you hold over your forehead or whatever.
Yeah, these are the triggers, and here are the face shields that are on sale for about $4 each, but you can get these on Amazon, pack of 25 for a lot cheaper.
No, those are stylish. They're really stylish.
I think what you have is stylish, sir.
But, and make no mistake, face shield is actually printed on the face shield. So
You know.
you don't make a mistake and you grab the wrong thing when you're heading out in a rush.
When you do buy these, make sure you peel the film off of it. There's a film on the front and the back to keep it from scratching, so it gets rid of the fog, and it's really clear in there. Other things are different kinds of masks that they have, and we're going to talk about that along the way.
So this is the mouth
Oh,
guard
there it
that we
is.
bought, and they're $2.98 a piece.
Okay, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, $2.98
About
a piece.
$3 each. Did I buy
Right.
that? I could buy you more, thanks to Irvan.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's different facials. This one actually has glasses attached, which allows you to wear them like glasses.
Oh,
These are the glasses, and it just clips onto the end,
oh right.
and you can walk around and just look.
How much are those?
Look totally boss. This is $3.98.
Interesting. I found this magic hand cream. It protects your hands for 4 hours.
Like magic.
I'm not sure I believe that, but it says 4 hours. And then the last thing I want to show you is the mask I bought for you, Peter, is right here. It is very effective against
But I still have to wear
weak
this.
people. Yeah, that's true. That's funny. Why is that? What is it doing here? What? I don't know. I think it's a joke. But.
This is a deodorant and antibacterial face mask case.
Oh, interesting. And then they have alcohol gel pumps, alcohol pumps. A lot of this was completely gone. I want to show you these later, but this is a mouth guard that goes underneath your paper mask so that you don't get lipstick on it, but also keep you from touching the front of your mask, which is very interesting. You can get these on Amazon as well as these old lady face guards.
Now what is this? Defensor.
I don't know.
Pocket mister.
All right, time to go.
Yeah, let's go.
So that's the end of the Don Quixote part. They do have a lot of this right at the entrance. And it's really neat. It's really neat to be able to see some of the... That they don't actually use real alcohol. They use some sort of synthetic water. Oh no, this is alcohol. This smells like the cheap alcohol like you would drink. Wait, those are eggs?
Yeah.
What?
I would
It's
not
weird.
buy my eggs at Don Quixote. I can promise you that.
All right, let's.
Especially since I'm on strike with this place.
You're on. Oh, that's right. He got in trouble for filming in there. You're a marked man. That's why we had so little time.
That's why I had to
Suzette
work.
S. Suzette says you're one of her favorite YouTubers.
Oh, thank you, Suzette. Greetings.
Superior Custom Garage. Drinks on me. We'll have to stop somewhere, Peter. People demand it. Raymond Centeno's here. I was at that same donkey back in early February. Really? Marty Detmer. Donkey dollars. That's funny. Buy some eggs.
I can only get food because I'm on my motorcycle today.
And Shane Posh is here. That's right. How you doing, Shane? He's on. Are you still gonna wear that? You're not gonna do a GoPeta?
Well, if we see some chicks, I'll take it off.
I'm gonna wear my face shield.
Yeah. Don't be bashful.
Should I wear my full-on face shield? Tell PVG what? Irvan has a message. Tell PVG. Irvin says hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Irvin. Hi.
I call him Irvan. That's
I know.
wrong.
I think it's Irvin, John.
Oh, sorry. Irvin, I apologize for 1 year. You're like Irvin. Yeah.
Where did you get Irvan?
I don't know. That's just I live here for a very long
Well, your
time.
pronunciation is pretty wacko sometimes.
It is. I'm an expat.
Yeah.
This can't be helped.
That's not the excuse. Okay, so we're heading to Ginza.
Yeah, we're gonna
shopping
make a
street.
right, and then we're
Why
pretty
don't you
much
put
there.
That thing on, and
Okay,
I'll hold
the
this.
stick.
All right. John's going to put on this shield.
Let's keep walking.
Okay, all right. Do we need to cross here or just
No.
straight on? All right.
You don't know?
Well, I'm kind of turned around a bit. My sense of direction's not great. How you guys doing? I know some of you. Welcome to Ginza, and our we're testing out the face shields to see how anti
We're
bacterial
seeing
we
is
are.
Japan safe enough to travel in right now, and what are the countermeasures, the measures that they're doing? And I think this is important for people to see now, because as travel starts up in the spring, maybe
Yeah.
people will be up to speed on what's going on. There's like 2 of them, Peter. Is that normal?
Neat. Can we can, well, no. One's probably a backup. When you spray a lot when you say it, so you
Well,
probably need a backup.
if you're gonna say it, spray it. Isn't that the expression?
Yeah, and you do it very well.
Yeah. All right. Here's with these face masks. The thing to remember is that there is a film on the.
Let me turn around and show you. Hang on.
Okay, you can navigate here. There's a film that you have to peel.
Okay, he's peeling it. There he goes. All right, put that in your pocket.
It's both sides. You don't have to follow my pocket.
Making sure that it's going in the pocket.
There's 2 sides to the film.
Wow, look at how clear that is.
Right.
Oh, that's lovely.
But they do that. They put the film on there so it's protected, and now
I'm gonna snap it on.
I think it goes through the hole.
You've never done this before?
No.
But you're really good at it. I could see you as kind of a spokesmodel for this company. What do you think?
I could see you as the narrator for this company.
Yeah, I could probably help him out. Oh, that is you, bro. Come in the light. Hang on a second. Oh
You
man.
feel safer? Can you even hear me? I think I went down 10. Can I take this off now?
Take the mask. Take the mask out. Leave the shield on.
Ah!
You look like my high school biology teacher.
Today we're going to be standing next to the Bunsen burners, playing with copper.
Oh, great.
Let's go this way.
Let me see if there's. Let me get a close up on the.
Give me the stick.
All right, you take the stick. You got it.
You can't even see me. All right, safety first. I feel like I'm ready to go into a fire situation.
Yeah.
You don't look like you're protected enough.
I'm ready to go into KFC and start working my shift.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen what Peter has. A lot of fast food workers are wearing that as well. Can you even hear me? I feel like I'm so separated from everything.
I can hear you. This is probably a good thing. I would recommend wearing it on all your live streams.
Planet Black Cat says face shields are not effective. I think there's a lot of things, there's a lot of measures that you can take. This is just one that they have here in Japan. And once again, like I'm not sure what is exactly effective. So it's going to have to, it's going to take some research on your part. Don't take this as fact, okay? This is just these are things that we are just showing you and introducing to you.
Right.
I don't think that this replaces a mask, all right? This is,
A little teddy over here dancing.
what? All right, show us.
Teddy bear.
Take us.
Well, she's going inside.
Oh, this is where you saw your friend Rika-chan before.
Yeah, Rika. I miss her.
You miss her?
Yeah. Her head was a bit big, but I miss her.
Densetsu writes in, how is your breath?
Mine?
You can smell yourself.
It's good.
It's good.
Smell okay? Did you
Does
have
smell good.
Indian food for lunch?
Not today. No, I did not. Oh, let's go take a look at the.
All right, Peter's gonna keep your distance. Face shields, I'd rather you wear your mask. KT Love It writes in, you guys do some refreshments. Thank you. Go get some refreshments. Thank you. From Hong Kong. How cool. I saw Superior Custom Garage is here. Suzette, Matt Hatta. Wow, thanks guys. And Irvin. Brendan Walker. For Bunsen burners or coffee, your choice. Peter's making conversation.
So it's a teddy bear called Melody.
Oh, Melody.
I think she has a tune in her foot. Oh, here he is.
Oh, he's
He's good.
you could walk your bear.
Yeah.
I don't think Disney has this, do they?
I think this guy is one of the Jim Henson puppeteers.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Peter, buy that. Buy that.
Wow. That's pretty cool. You can't see its string, right?
I know.
Yeah, for them, we can see the fish line he's using. Oh, I
Oh,
just
right.
ruined the magic show.
You ruined it. James Boardman says, close to Hooters. Here you go. You do know that Hooters went out of business, right? They filed for bankruptcy. You know that, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, because of...
Because nobody was going to Hooters because of the pandemic. They filed for bankruptcy, and
Oh,
there's only
wow.
one Hooters that's still open.
In Japan?
Right there. Yeah.
Wow. What are we doing here?
I don't know what we're
In front
doing
of a
here.
toy store.
Let's go. All right, just a note before we move on to the next place. There's no temperature check or no alcohol check to go into the store. They do have alcohol pumps, but not a lot of people are using them. I don't actually see the alcohol pumps, so probably not too good, but I'm not gonna criticize, which I kind of just
This is
did.
the,
I just kind of did.
This is the shopping street, which is closed on the weekends, or at least on Sunday.
Right, this is Ginza, Chuo Avenue. It's all closed off. The amount of people here is a lot less than normal,
Way less.
typical, yeah. They've taken away the chairs. They used to have tables and chairs where you could relax and eat a bento out in the middle of the street, but that's all gone now.
Yeah.
I'm looking here left and right. All the shops do have alcohol pumps.
Spike Lee. Giant Spike Lee.
That is a big Spike Lee. All right, I'm gonna take off this face shield because I do think these are kind of
Too
nice,
cool for
but
school?
I'm not too cool for school, kids. Listen, go to school. No one is too cool for school. All right?
I'm liking that Spike Lee. That's one of my dreams, is to have a billboard.
You want to have a billboard of yourself?
Who doesn't?
Kramer.
Not wearing this.
You know,
but
Kramer in Seinfeld, he gave up like a multi-million-dollar lawsuit for a billboard on Times Square. Calvin Klein. Or was it Marlboro?
What do you mean gave up a lawsuit? What do you mean?
You didn't see Seinfeld? He spilled coffee in his. He took coffee into a movie theater, and then he put it. He crotched it, and then he sat down and forgot about it, and he spilled and burnt his area, and then Jackie, the lawyer, said that this is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, and then when Jackie wasn't around, he settled with the coffee company, and he got unlimited cafe latte.
Oh, jeez.
But there were several lawsuits that Kramer went through, and he always settled. One of them was with Calvin Klein for
Let's see
a
how
billboard.
loud we can make this decibel reader over here.
Well, now that you have a mouth guard, you can do that. So Peter, who has a very loud mouth,
So in construction, the Japanese, part of their keeping the wall when they have construction sites, they have these decibel readers that shows the ambient decibels and then the sound that the construction is actually making. Let's take a look at it.
all right, Kit, everybody else don't do this because this is not safe in the era that we live in to make loud noises anywhere. So just remember who we're dealing with.
Ooh, 71.
Do it again, do it again. That was so weak. Ah! Julie,
I went to 71 at one point. Why didn't
all right, do it again, do it again. Really loud. Ah.
It's not working. I think I might have broken it.
Try to
We have to clap in unison,
just keep a distance here.
right?
They do have they are very useful, these decibel readers, to give the construction people, to let them know when they're being too loud, so they don't want to disturb the neighborhood. And this neighborhood is the neighborhood of all neighborhoods. This is the most expensive neighborhood. Now, what do you think? You've been now traveling around Japan for quite a while. You went to Yamanashi. You've been to Miyagi up in the north, up in Tohoku,
Yep.
near Sendai. You've traveled around. How are the procedures out in the countryside, away from Tokyo? Are they the same? Or are they more
Well, yeah, I didn't see people, groups of people that weren't wearing masks. Most people, even in Miyagi, up in the Sendai area, people were still wearing masks, and everybody's playing along with it. I'm not playing along, but they're abiding by this rule, which is not hard to follow. And you know, I've had this discussion with many people, and some people agree and some don't. But you look at what the difference between what's happening in Japan with the numbers and elsewhere, and it's night and day. And I would say it has a big connection with wearing a mask. You know, it's just obvious. You're blocking stuff coming from your nose and from your mouth, and boom, it's not a difficult thing to do.
I think even before the pandemic, Japan was always a mask-wearing country especially during the influenza season.
Yeah.
Not everybody was wearing one, but if everybody does wear one, it does make a very much difference. I like to compare it to a prophylactic. It catches everything. It's for defense. It's not for offense, okay?
Yeah.
So if everybody has one, it really blocks it down and it keeps it from getting into the air. So
no glove, no love.
no glove, no I'm not no mask, no love.
Oh, look at this little boy. He's the new James Bond. He's the future James Bond up here.
That movie's coming out soon too.
I love James Bond. Come
Come
back, James.
I'm
James.
right now reading the original books to James Bond, and when I read them, I do not get
Ian Fleming.
Yeah, Ian Fleming. I do not get what's the actor's name?
This guy.
Yeah.
I'm drawing.
Daniel
blank.
Craig?
Yeah, Daniel Craig. That's it. Daniel Craig.
Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason. Hello, JB. Is that JB? Jason?
That is JB.
Hi, JB.
I do not get Daniel Craig in my image when you read the original Ian Fleming. You get a not a muscular Bond. You get a more distinguished Bond who
debonair.
is actually very, very smart, but he's also more emotional. In the book You Only Live Twice, that I'm reading right now, that's the one where he came to Japan, where Sean Connery came. He's actually recovering from On Her Majesty's Secret Service losing Tracy. His wife was shot by Blofeld, and he was still recovering from that. And the next movie was this, but in actually the movies, You Only Live Twice came before that movie. So it's kind of out of order. But the Bond I see is not Daniel Craig. It's a much more character flawed person, even more so. It's interesting. I love the book.
It's at a 007's had a bit of a transformation over the years.
Right. Henderson, who was the attaché for Bond in Japan, was actually Australian, because the UK, England, didn't have any presence in Japan after World War II. Interesting. All right, let's take a look here. This is Ginza 6.
I love
We're going to look at...
6.
You love Ginza 6?
I call it G6, John.
Oh, G6?
Most people call it G6.
That sounds like the G7, which is where all the political leaders from the 7 top industrialized countries come together and talk about the future of
we know what G7
the world.
But not a lot of people know what G6 is.
It's G6.
We're not going in here, are we?
No, we're just looking at the procedures. It looks a lot lax than it did about 2 months ago. So they have an alcohol pump. So there's alcohol pumps. And then over here, there's a lady who is actually taking temperatures. And yeah. So you can see your temperature right there. Is this enough? This is a question I have for everybody else. You can have COVID and not be symptomatic, but this is the best that they have. Peter, I'm glad that you changed it. That face shield was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Now you look normal, like Kamen Rider.
We're kind of like there's more people, and I have an image to protect.
Is an image. You're back in black. People can be asymptomatic before they start to be symptomatic, meaning you could be contagious before you show signs.
Yeah.
Right here, everyone is.
Thank you, Dr. John. And
Well, I'm just saying, do you think that the procedures? This is all of our just opinions, and I'm asking you as well out there. Is it enough to wash your hands with alcohol and then have a temperature check, and then you're safe?
well, I think those who are most contagious are the ones who have a fever and are showing obvious signs of infection. I'm not Dr. Peter, by the way,
Yeah.
but I have my assumptions. I read the news.
We read the news. My feeling is this, and I'm pretty clear with it. People, after they go through these procedures, they rub their hands with alcohol, they have their temperatures checked, and they are wearing a mask. They forget about social distancing and think that after going through this, they don't have to, they're safe. They feel safe because they've been checked.
Right.
That's the big mistake, and that's the problem that I think people have not quite come around to.
Always hot and fresh.
How you doing? Just because you've gone through those procedures, the screening procedures, does not mean that you should stop social distancing. I think that's, especially on a day like this, that's why I won't go inside of a department store.
Yeah.
I stay outside because
So you do your shopping from the sidewalk?
I do my shopping from internet, actually. But when I do shop, it's usually like Sunday night when nobody is around. If you come back to this street in about 4 hours, it'll be like maybe 10% of the traffic is right now. And this is actually light for Ginza.
There's actually a fair number of people going in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, people are, like everywhere, they're fed up with the stay-at-home ideal, and it's, one day a week on Sunday you want to let your hair down and kind of go out, but they're wearing masks.
And people are, everywhere in the world are a little bit,
where we can't normally
yeah,
walk.
everywhere in the world, people are kind of fed up. They kind of have that feeling. But after we just saw in the political world where the president contracted COVID, I think it puts it back in the forefront that this is still out there. And
Yeah, that was a real big surprise. Let's not go there. I'm wondering, should I get my wife something while we're down here?
sure, what do you want to get her?
Well, I'm kind of in the doghouse. I tried to do a good deed this morning, and she's told me umpteen times not to wash her clothes. Well, because you have to put women's clothes, you have to put inside a net before you wash it.
Oh, that's right.
So I put her clothes in a net, but I put a few things together. One of them was her bra and her favorite shirt.
Oh.
So I get a call this morning. There's a hole in my favorite shirt. You put the bra in the net with my favorite shirt. So, yeah. So I'm kind of looking for something. Hey, how about a mouth guard? Yeah, because when she gets angry, there's lots of spittle and stuff coming out. Yeah, do you got an extra mouth guard?
Oh yeah, here. I have one of these.
Oh, that'll break the ice.
I bought one of these.
Good idea. Careful with this.
Yeah, you want that other? I get one more mouth guard. That's you really want one?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, take
Is
it.
there 2 in there?
Yeah, I bought one for me. I don't think I ever used mine. I used
So
the
your
shield.
makeup won't come off?
Yeah. This is another thing that they started to come out with, and I think I showed this to you before. There's 2 of them. These are not for high school kids to.
Oh.
Okay.
For their, padding.
Don't say that.
I could say padding.
How do you?
That's you. You could be, I might cast you for my next sci-fi thriller.
Okay, you look like Skeletor.
But actually, it keeps a nice form.
Yeah, it keeps form and keeps the mask from touching, but it makes it harder to talk.
Oh, does it? It affects
Yeah, a
your,
little bit.
your speech?
But it's easier to breathe with this on here. And it's like a helmet. If somebody were to tackle me, I would have some sort of protection.
Right, your teeth wouldn't get knocked out.
Yeah. Do you want one?
We've got competing streamers here. I don't like this, John.
Oh, that's TV.
The street's not big enough for the 4 of us.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'll take one. Thank you. Can I keep the package?
No, I'm not giving one here. All right, go ahead, take the key. Just take it. You happy? You gonna give that to your wife?
Yes, I am.
We could do better than that. We should probably buy a new one. They want to interview us. Do you want to interview?
In Japanese or in English?
Well, there's not a lot of Westerners here. You know what will happen? you'll end up being there for 30 minutes as
Yeah,
they try
yeah.
to find the right
These people
questions.
wanna have-
I know.
They want to
I
flip
can't.
around a bit.
I've done Japanese TV before. It's not.
That's where I've seen you before.
Yeah, I was on a couple of shows. Yeah,
I knew
That's
I saw
right.
you somewhere.
I've been around. There's another crew. This is a place where the Japanese TV likes to poach interviews from people. If they're gonna interview me, I'm gonna interview them. How you doing?
He's got a dead cat on his microphone.
Yeah, because it's slightly windy. All right, let's go now check out Mitsukoshi, the world famous department store. Can we make this light? Wait, no. If we miss it, we can take a look at this amazing car.
Let's look at the cars.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna miss this light so we can show you some cars. WX Turbo's in the house. I'm also watching NHK on TV in which PVG is narrating Japan from above. He's like the voice of NHK. Whoa!
Old 240Z.
I don't have to move because it's gonna
So notice
move
the Datsun.
towards me.
This is before it became Nissan.
Oh
It's
right,
Datsun.
the Datsun. We used to have a Datsun 510 station wagon in the 1980s.
Is it gutless? It must have been.
What does that mean?
Like no power at all.
I don't know. I wasn't driving it. I was sitting in the back,
Oh, okay.
probably in the very back, pretending like I was a fighter pilot for the rebel forces against the Empire, shooting at the cars trailing us in the back of the station wagon. Rono Altonen and Jean
Sound
Toto.
Japanese.
No, it's a pretty sweet ride.
Yeah, that's a great old racer. Nice.
Beautiful.
Fun.
Look at those headlights. No, I don't need one. I don't need two. I need 6. It's awesome.
Sweet.
You could, Peter, you could get in there from here and then just drive it through the window.
Yeah, could.
I'll film it like a movie.
Like James Bond.
They don't have a temperature check at this one, but they do have an alcohol pump and ask you to social distance inside there. So that's kind of a good thing. Could they do more? I'm not sure. But I think one of the good things with doing something like this, a live stream, is that you can see that everybody pretty much is wearing a mask. There's nobody maskless outside too, and that's important. That's important. Hey, there's a motorcycle. Is that a sweet ride? It's gone.
That is right there.
That's a sweet. Oh, that's a stroller. Sweet ride. Yeah, if you're gonna push. You probably push really fast and then let go. And I
You have
could.
a face guard.
I do have a face guard. That would be. It's true. But I think I see like one or two people not wearing a mask. I think maybe they feel because everyone else is wearing a mask that I'm safe.
Yeah.
But socially, like, I wouldn't tell them to wear a mask, but I just stare at them until they feel guilty. That's the Japanese way, right? Or do you say
Jedi
something?
powers and they know what you're telling them to do.
Something like that. This is Mitsukoshi, and you can see there's no lining up with social distancing.
But everybody's pumping alcohol.
But they're pumping alcohol like crazy. In fact, they have 3 pumps there. Look at that.
Everybody's washing. I feel left out.
You wanna go get some alcohol and come back?
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
The procedures in place. I believe that they have a temperature check. There's a camera over there, so that you can. There's a camera in there where they're actually actively checking. There's a monitor right here, and she's checking the temperatures of everybody walking in. But they're so close together. Everybody should be separated a little bit.
This is one of the iconic statues here in front of Mitsukoshi. It's a bronze lion. Why don't you swing around and show them the front? Even the lions are playing it safe. Isn't that classic?
That's a
Love
big
it.
one.
Yeah, that's a really big one.
That's like Andre the Giant size.
Rub his paws in the middle of- oh, now I need that.
Now you have to disinfect. You know, Peter, don't touch anything. That's rule number 1. Mark Snow's here. Hey, here you go, John. Have a cold one. You got it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be driving to Nagoya with Kanai. I'm picking up the rent-a-car tonight, and we're leaving at 6 in the morning. So expect 3-4 live streams from another area of Japan starting tomorrow. Very cool. There's Kimura Bread, Kimura Pan, and Ginza Station, which is Ginza, Hibiya, Marunouchi line. Yurakucho is the JR line, and that's only about a 10-minute walk this direction. We're now going to be going to one of the stores, iconic stores, that has maybe one of the strictest laws in Japan, right there. That's the Apple store, and see how does Apple Japan conduct their business in this pandemic. Irvin, I had no idea it's Irvin.
Yeah.
Gosh, I've been off the rails for so long. All right, we're gonna go check out the Apple store.
Okay.
I thought that'd
See
be
if they have their security in place.
exactly. So how's you do have your own live streaming channel? It's called
Yeah.
PVG, Peter Von Gom Live.
Peter Von Gom Japan Live. Yes. And I'd be very pleased if you would come check it out. And if you like that kind of content, please subscribe. We do live streams around Tokyo and Japan, camping trips, and travels with my family. Going to Yamanashi the end of this week coming up, so please tune in for that.
Don't tune in because you're going to the fireworks show
Well, I will
with
not
me.
do it. I will not do it.
No,
the
don't you
fireworks.
take my audience away
Well,
from
that's
me
right.
on the weekend.
The whole weekend you're streaming every day?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay, so don't go to my channel. Afterwards, come back and see the reruns.
Are you doing live streaming?
from Yamanashi?
Maybe it's okay between my live streams.
Yeah, we'll work out when you're not doing it. I will do it. I will do when you're not on. I promise.
All right, you promise?
Is that fair?
Let me see. You crossing your fingers?
Come on.
No,
Yakusoku. Yakusoku. I'm
Hold
watching.
on. Did you alcohol?
I did. Green Pizza special.
All right, there. Okay.
You guys can tune in when I will be on when he's not on. Promise. Because I'm going to be watching your live streams.
Oh, you watch
I want to
it?
see the fireworks, of course.
Okay, cool. Yeah, your voice is in it, actually.
Yeah.
He's in the fireworks festival, part of the, he does some narration like it's Disneyland in the beginning. Welcome to the only in Japan fireworks festival.
kids.
You didn't do
gonna
that.
be the best fireworks show ever.
He didn't say that. All right, check it out. Did you? I don't remember now. Apple has the strictest entry policies during the pandemic of all of the places.
Wow.
Now, there's a couple of things with the masks that's really interesting. Apple makes their own masks. I heard that they have a very unique style that's very similar to the N95 masks, but they've re-engineered their masks. So let's see if we could see some Apple masks.
Yeah, well, the staff is wearing them.
I know, that's what I'm
So
gonna...
it's got a.
They've gotta
kind of an
wear 'em.
aerodynamic cut to it.
Yeah, it's got an aerodynamic cut to it.
It's almost like an origami for your face.
Yeah, origami for your face.
Look at it. Zoom in.
Yeah, the staff has it, and that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I like those.
Here's the procedure. I'm gonna go from the front here. So you have to have an appointment to get in there, I believe, but you also need to have your temperature checked. You have to social distance, wear a mask, temperature check, alcohol, keep distance, and alcohol. I guess there's a lot of stuff. What is the star one? I can't quite see it. Here it is.
You have to have had a dental checkup within the last 48 hours.
It's not a dental checkup. I think you have to be.
Sparkling clean teeth.
You have to be checked at the entrance, and you have to have an appointment. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, this guy was going to do a busking show, or did, and now the police are shutting him down. That's
Oh, the police busted
This
him.
guy's great too. He does classical.
He's
a
here.
marionette.
He's here every weekend, though.
Yeah.
That's so unfair.
Okay.
Can I give him money? Does he still have money out there? Can I give him money for bail?
Yeah, you can get a CD too.
I feel bad, but I think with the cops there, I can't actually support him.
He's here often. I'm gonna put some change in his pocket.
Yeah.
Leave a 5.
I don't have it. I carry hundreds. Here, I got some coins. Here's 300 yen. That should help bail him out. I come here streaming a lot, and are we allowed to give him money? He got busted here. Peter's helping or hurting, I'm not sure. Not sure what I can't read lips because they all have masks on. Any lip readers, you can't do it because you have masks on. Body language readers. Cop looks pretty cool though, right? He's got the body language. He's just being cool about it. Here comes PVG to report.
He comes here very often.
Yeah.
And he said recently somebody has been calling the police and complaining.
Somebody?
Yeah,
this is
he doesn't
Japan. There's always some old lady who ruins the fun.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. And so, and he says there's nothing, the police have to come and he has to stop. So, and he says they're nice about it. Of course they are. The police are very polite.
Why would somebody call the police on him?
People are butthurt. They just have a bad agenda. They're just, yeah.
We'll keep supporting him, and he's got what is it? Are they DVDs or are they?
Yeah, I sell CDs.
CDs.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta
Hey, why do people
support
give
this
you
guy.
thumbs down, John?
I don't know. Why would anybody give me thumbs down? Speaking of which, why do we only have 293 thumbs up? If you want us to continue this live stream, we better get to 650 likes.
How many are watching right
Half. We need to get to 650 likes, and we're gonna go get a. We're gonna go get a drink. I'll end this immediately. We're gonna go and get a drink.
I'm gonna call the cops on you.
Do you totally would too, wouldn't you?
I would.
You don't even know what's the number. What's the police number? You don't even know.
911.
It's not 911. That's in America. It's everything in Japan is opposite, Peter. Opposite.
199.
Yes. 119. 119.
119. Okay.
119.
119.
Everything in Japan is totally opposite from America. They drive on the other side of the road.
Right.
The
96
96
is a lucky number.
96 is not a luck. I got that. Jason's pretty
I
smart.
told you it's a fun shop.
110 and 119 is for an ambulance, right? And 110 is for the police.
Well, I think 119 is all emergencies. And then
Oh,
they ask you
119
what
is-
is your emergency, and
Okay.
then they direct you.
Police would be 110, but 119 is for all emergencies. That's like the 911 of Japan.
Right.
It's good to know. It's so interesting. Japan really is backwards compared to the rest of the world. They have and this is something that's very important. Same with the United States. Japan has their own way to do things, and they have their own approach to how they deal with the COVID-19 during this pandemic. All right, we're not even.
You smell the Chanel?
Oh yeah, I smell Chanel. They pump that stuff out in the streets.
Totally. The whole
Where is it? Right there. Oh, it smells like Chanel. It's that lady right
Take my
there.
mask off for a second. Just breathe in deeply.
Can I? You're gonna.
Don't breathe out. Just breathe in.
I'm gonna keep a distance. Just stay there and breathe.
That's nice. This reminds me of the hills above Monaco in the south of France. There's a town called Grasse. I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation right. Grasse. And it's where they filmed that movie with who was the she married the Prince Rainier.
Prince of Darkness.
No. Somebody help me out here. The Grace Kelly, yes, thank you, Grace Kelly. So there's a movie where she's racing and Cary Grant is chasing her or something. I forget if they're together or against each other. Anyhow, that road, I rode on that on a scooter. It winds up above Monaco and it's a beautiful, beautiful view. And at the top, there's this town called Grasse, and that's where they make cologne
Whoa.
and perfume. So the entire town just smells like this wonderful rose bouquet.
Whoa.
It's amazing. I highly recommend going
Is there a movie called Perfume with some wacko that was in there? And that was a good movie too. My biology teacher told me never wear perfume because that it's actually whales barfed up on the ocean, and then perfume makers collect whale barf, and then they make the perfume from whale barf. But she was
she a licensed teacher?
She was a licensed teacher, and she said to me, yeah, perfume is made from whale barf. Of course, it's been processed. And she was one of those biology teachers that never wore makeup and protested stuff, so I don't know if it was a political statement. But this is in the 1980s.
If I was giving out teacher licenses, she would not have gotten one.
Back in the 80s, we weren't that political. We were all against the Soviet Union. So we had an enemy.
They're the biggest producers of whale barf perfume.
The Soviet Union?
Yeah.
They don't actually exist anymore. Although,
are we stopping at this point? By the way, how many thumbs up now?
495, very weak.
That's not even half yet.
I know. I want to get you a drink because Irvin said to get you a drink.
Irvon?
Yeah, Irvin. Irvin. Oh, you have eyes. I wasn't sure.
Thank you, Irvin. Thank you guys all for tuning into this stream.
Do you want a convenience, a vending machine drink or a convenience store?
Anything.
I want to see the procedures of getting into a convenience store, maybe.
Okay.
I think there's one this way. I gotta walk back. I left my bicycle 1 kilometer down the road over there, as well as your motorbike, right?
Yes, I did.
Peter came by motorbike. So we're going off road here. Take a look at some of the procedures onto the side roads. Itoya, which is the big stationery store, is here. I like to enter Itoya from the back. And these alleys here, this is where Ginza pretty much, that was creepy. This is where Ginza, the real Ginza is off of the Chuo Dori, the Chuo Avenue there. And it's in the alleys in the back. That's why I really like it. That's new. I didn't know this Adidas store.
Notice the decibels. It's about 12 decibels higher over here than it was back there. Probably because of this lower.
Well, go run over there and see if you can make it go higher again.
I hurt my hand the last time.
You did not hurt your hand. Oh, you big baby. It's 63 decibels. It's hard to see. 64. One's vibration. All right, body check it.
This one's vibration.
All right, it's kind of mosaicked here, but it says 32, 31, 31. Peter's tapping it. It went up to 33. 72. All right, body check the metal. Just do it.
I don't have any pads on.
You get an Italian shirt on.
Italians are not known for their padding.
Just do
You clap it. You clap.
Let's see, can you register?
That's got really weird. Look at the.
Whoa!
Nice, 73.
Dog barks make a difference, yeah.
Give us a Great Dane.
67. Hello, excuse me. Hello. Oh, it almost got up to 40. All right.
Nice. We know the equipment's working.
All right, we know it's working. This was just a test. Okay. Oh, there's the 500 yen KitKat shop.
Ooh, that sounds kind of good. That would be a good gift for my wife, my butthurt wife.
Really?
Yeah.
A KitKat?
Well,
Oh, here, honey, I ruined your shirt. Have a 600 yen KitKat.
well, it's probably a step up from that mask.
That looks like
Mouth
that looks like a high school.
Let me grab one. Can I grab
Are you
one?
serious?
Yeah, why not?
All right, go ahead.
You want to come up to the door?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to take the camera in. Of course it's open, but without the only people who buy this are people like Peter, tourists. He's not a tourist. I can't enter. It's too high class in there. No, it's closing. No! I don't have permission to film. Okay, I'm just gonna enter. That looks really good, but it's $18 for that drink. Not worth it. All right, just gonna enter. It says to keep a safe distance.
Sublime bitter.
It's like being inside of a lady's dressing room.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Which one are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get. These are really cool. Look at that. They're small. They're like personalized sized. There's just 2 sticks in one box. Let me get a couple different ones. They've got this is like passion fruit.
Yeah, she was very passionate this morning about you ruining her shirt. Let's get her passion.
Okay,
fruit.
that's a good kiss and make up. Okay. All right.
These are all like $4 for one stick.
Is it really that much?
Yeah.
Shoot, maybe we should just get in one then.
Well, you get a 3. I'll reimburse you.
Okay. I'll get a cacao.
Okay. That looks good.
And the passion fruit. I'll
Okay.
get one more.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
They do have a Halloween one.
Volcanic.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll see you on the other side. That's kind of neat. All right, we gotta wait for PBG here. They're about $4 each, and I'm gonna reimburse him as a gift for Mrs. VG for ruining his shirt. It's always a pleasure when PVG comes here and guest stars on it, and $4 each. Yeah, I know, Felix. It's crazy, right? It's always good when PVG's stops by to say hi to everybody. I want to show you a couple more things, but I guess this is the drink, so we probably want to not make it to the vending machine. This here is this is the Starbucks I used to teach English at over 10 years ago. I used to teach English before before YouTube paid anything. You had to pay the bills. This Starbucks turned into a Starbucks Reserve, and now on the first floor they have like all these really trendy foods and stuff. It's really nice in here. I'm not a big brand person and stopped going here, but more recently, I do think that they do have some pretty good coffee, but although it's slightly overpriced, I think he got busted. I like how the police wear vests. And I like how the lady cops have these really cool hats. I prefer those hats, like sailor hats, you know? Interesting news. While we're waiting for our buddy PBG, Japan Airlines has stopped saying the words ladies and gentlemen. And before the flights, they would say ladies and gentlemen and make an announcement. They stopped doing that, and now they're saying everyone. And I think that's a good thing. It's changing, and Japan is one of the places where things aren't quite as equal, especially between men and women. But it's nice to see little teeny changes and steps in a different direction. That's something that was, it's a small thing, stopping the announcement, but it's a good thing. And I think that that was in the news today. There's some stuff in the news that's not related to, the problems of the world. Oh, he got it. How many did you get?
I got 3.
Okay, that's 1,200 yen.
Yeah, it was 1,188 yen for these guys.
Do you think that's gonna buy you happiness from?
We'll find out. But yeah, she's pretty easy. She'll get over it. She's trying to play hardball with me.
She's playing hardball. What did hardball win her? 3 Kit Kats. That's awesome.
She's getting 1, dude. I'm getting the other. Well, I'll give one to Joe.
I'm not paying for that. Do you want a coffee or something from the Starbucks Reserve?
Yeah, I want something good.
Yeah, I gotta go.
It's not free, homie.
Hey, you two, watch out! I'm gonna save these birds' lives. Go, Peter. Get them. Just not cross the street. I know they're right on the edge. Look, I've been talking with your peoples for a long time. Stick to the sidewalks, okay? They don't even, they're oblivious to humans too. The people just, look. They think they're people. I bet you they think they're people.
These are high-class pigeons, dude.
Good, they got it out.
Ginza pigeons.
Yeah, they're safe. I saved a pigeon's life the other day. He was crossing the street on a red light.
Yeah.
Almost got
You
hit.
jumped out and stopped traffic.
No, I didn't go that far, but I did yell at him and I tried to fine him.
You know, it's really hard to find good bread in Tokyo. And look at this. I would say
Starbucks.
that's probably good bread.
Yeah, Starbucks has pretty good bread. That's funny that Starbucks is selling bread. It says
Yeah.
pain.
We're gonna get our coffee here, right?
Yeah. Well, we don't need to keep doing this, the live streaming.
Say goodbye, everybody.
You don't want to do this on Peter Von Gom Go? Peter Von Gom
I
Live?
don't have my streaming phone and stuff, so it's okay.
All right, so this is where we're gonna say goodbye. As you can see, there's no real procedures. There is an alcohol pump in there, but there's nothing to take your temperature. So I don't think the temperature checks really make a big difference unless somebody is. The only way to know is to take a test, and even they're not foolproof. I think it's best if we check ourselves. If you're not feeling good, if you're feeling sick, don't go outside. Don't go. Don't take a flight. Take the cancellation. The great thing about this go-to campaign, Peter, you can cancel without loss. You can cancel without a penalty because so then there's no incentive for somebody to go and travel because they're going to lose money.
Right.
So if you feel sick and you want to stay home, you can cancel without a charge, and the local governments will make up the difference. So people only cancel if they are actually really sick.
So what's the government covers what percent? 30-something?
Oh, the go-to travel campaign. So tomorrow we're staying in a hotel in Gifu Prefecture, and I believe it was 35%. And we got a voucher for 4,000 yen, $40 off of our dinner, which is going to be heat-up beef.
Oh.
Yeah. Kanai wants it after watching the Wagyu episode I did.
Oh, good. So when you make the reservation, do you have to reserve through that campaign site or any?
Great question. We reserved off of, so you can't reserve off of booking.com. It's a foreign site, so they don't have access to the government's subsidies, but jalan.net, JALAN.net, as well as Rakuten Travel, and a couple other Japanese sites have the discounts baked into it, so it makes it very easy to reserve a hotel room and get the discounts.
Good.
We could stay, listen to this. I don't know if I want to tell everybody, especially Spencer out there, but you could stay, Spencer is our Walt Disney World specialist. You could stay at the Mickey Mouse room in the Walt Disney World Resort for 35% off, and was available, the Mickey Mouse room.
Not me, the Walt Disney World?
Walt Disneyland.
He said World.
Tokyo Disneyland. Okay.
Did he say
Well, he said
World?
WDW. I don't. He's got a website.
All right. Yeah, good. Well, that's good to know, because I'm going to book a place for this week. I think I told you I'm going to Izu on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
So
We'll get the go-to travel.
Yeah, I'm going to use the Jalan net. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I like jalan.net. They have an English site as well for users of want to do the go-to travel. There's an English site too.
Okay.
I don't know if they bake in the go-to travel with that as well. I rented a car. I don't get a discount on that. But if you're taking the Shinkansen, if you reserve 30 days in advance, you get 50% off.
50?
50. That's right.
That's a lot of money.
It's a good savings. Thanks everybody for watching this. I hope if you have any questions, leave a comment below, and we'll try to answer them about your worries about coming and visiting Japan. But that's the safety procedures right now. We have a very low infection rate, and you can see it's kind of maybe become a little complacent to the standards of the United States. But people are wearing masks. They are doing their best. And personally, I'm still going to stick to social distancing. I'm 6 feet away from Peter right now.
Especially with my garlic breath.
Yeah. What did you have for lunch?
I haven't had lunch yet. That's why I came to meet you.
Oh.
You're going to break another promise?
Well then, Mr. Gom, we'll remedy that right away. See everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and later, Gator.
Bye, guys. Yep.
Not the best. Later, Gator. Ciao. How do you sign off?
Catch you all
Peace.
later.
Peace out.
I say ride carefully, and I'll do the same.
Ride carefully. I'll do the
doing
same.
wonderful.
That's a pretty cool one. I gotta think of something. Peace out.